The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Jaren Jackson. Easy breezy out there with Morant. Then there's Valentine. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, the pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. White is out there with buckets. And it's KD in at the small forward position. So this is the first of 2 games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. You get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
And here's Houston. Pass to Durant. Over Valentine. That's tipped. Smith against Jackson. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. The Grizzlies with another miss. Outside, KD. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Şengün. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Wells. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's buckets following the score by Memphis.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
To the left side wing. Easy breezy passes to Valentine. Memphis moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Easy breezy.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Wright. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it's all about the release when you shoot, the flow. It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
And Wright kicks to Smith. Now the pass to Bryan. Wright outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Wright. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
And so Wright nails both of them. Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention. And what really distinguishes Jackson is the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
He's perfect from the line this time. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it's showing.
And now the first timeout call here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Yeah, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
The numbers for Jaren Jackson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. It's deflected. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant outside. Şengün with the rebound.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Wright outside. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Inside. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Şengün finds Wright. Now Kevin Durant. Overwhelmed. KD can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Wright. bringing up the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Durant. And it's blocked. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Memphis called for the foul.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
2 shots.
That's good from Durant. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Şengün trying to free himself up.
Using that wide wingspan, Smith manages to get a hand on the shot.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Morant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Wright looking around. And the layup falls. Wright's got 8 points. Memphis trailing here. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Wells. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Wow! We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section, so make some noise!
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Rockets trail. Outside Durant. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Morant passes to Valentine. Wells in the corner. Passes it to Easy Breezy. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
White outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Easy Breezy. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. He gets it in there.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Buckets. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Morant passes to Jackson. From the arc. The shot by Wells, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Wright. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Here's Wright. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Easy breezy passes to Morant. Stripped it away. Here's Bryan. Poked away.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Jackson.
Puts it down.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So timeout called here. First for Memphis.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Sengun.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Jackson comes in for Wells. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Easy Breezy. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. Jackson gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rockets leading by 3. Right outside. Pass to KD. Back to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. It's good. Wright's got 16.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Sengun against Jackson. Sengun kicks to Wright. 1:33 left to play in the first. Caldwell-Pope with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Valentine. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
That's good from Valentine. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Rockets. The pass to KD. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. The shot's good. 6 points for him.
Well, Durant's scoring instincts are just so strong. Even close defenders can't hold him back.
Jerome passes to Valentine. Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. And that one is good from Jerome.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Wright. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Valentine's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And here is Wright. Puts up a deep three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Morant. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. And so it's Houston with it. Grizzlies making the shot. And right, here we go. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Take a look at buckets. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
And that one's good. Morant.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Finney Smith in the post. Jackson on him. Finney Smith kicks to right. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Valentine. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Valentine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Right against Morant. Here's Finney Smith. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. ABC's checked in for Valentine. And that one falls for Jackson. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
And the rejection by Jackson. Right against Caldwell Pope. Morant passes to Jackson. Over Finney Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Ja Morant. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 27 points per, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You look at Jaren Jackson, what a contribution.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Wright. First in assist, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Now here's Wright. 16 points for him. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wright. No good again that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Jackson, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Thompson. Over Jackson. The Rockets with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Right against Morant. Passes to Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Morant against Wright. Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to ABC. Missed inside. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
And that one misses.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And the second free throw, good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-1 run. Here's Morant. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 14.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, well, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Just 4 to shoot. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Right against Morant. ABC passes to Jackson. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Basket, good. ABC's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Wright. Good, nice job down low.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. And you look at Wright, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. That's tipped. From deep three-point land, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
A moment here to see some numbers for Thompson. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Morant against Wright. Steps back and fires. Here's ABC, and he lays it straight in. ABC's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's the pass to Thompson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has yet to score. Jackson from long range does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Thompson, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 10.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Right inside. Guarded by Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Wright. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant surveying the D. Caldwell Pope outside. Out to the right wing. Aldama passes to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. That misses off the backboard. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Bryan. They get it again. Here's Thompson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Kevin Durant in for Thompson. And Memphis also making a switch. Wells is checked in. Here's Morant. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ja Morant's body control and ability to take contact and stay focused is so impressive.
Takes it from 10. KD with the bucket. He's got 8.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Morant. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside Durant. Wells grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From 20 feet out. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to buckets. It's in, and opening this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Wright. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
City, Texas!
In for the Grizzlies.
And taking a look at some numbers for buckets. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in free throw percentage. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Now here's Morant. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Smith outside. Here's Bryan. A three-pointer, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. The shot by Valentine, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Now here's Wright. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In the jam by Valentine.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Right, the pass to Şengün. Fade away, and the shot goes in. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Here's Morant. Put it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Now here's Wright. 24 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Wright. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And easy breezy subbed in for Caldwell Pope. So we get them both. Here's easy breezy. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the wing right side. Right against Morant. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 10. Right outside. Out to KD. Durant drains it from distance.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morant with it. Now right defender. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Knocked away and stolen by Wright. 1 second left.
I like Morant's work-like approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool lion.
Got it.
There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. It's been quite a night so far for him. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a spacing. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Fantastic game from Little General in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Buckets is out there with Wright, and it's KD in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's easy breezy. Grant, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And the rejection by Jackson. Wells in the corner. It's tipped. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. And Wright pulls it down.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Jackson, and the rejection by Smith. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And KD's got the ball here for the Rockets. Up top right, guarded by Morant. A floater. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Durant.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Morant outside. Over right. Here's Valentine, and the champ by Valentine.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Wells' shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Passes it to Şengün. Over Valentine. Got a piece of it. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
One shot.
Rockets trail by 10. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
numbers for Valentine. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here's Wright. 26 points for him. To end the run, Durant, no good.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wright's got 28 points for the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Easy Breezy. He's got 5. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Out to the right wing. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
With the teardrop, Şengün gets to Durant. Smith outside. Here's Bryant. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wells with it. KD's on him. The pass to Easy Breezy. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Now, Wright. 28 points for him. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And Şengün throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Easy Breezy. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's good, 2 points. 20 points for Ja Morant.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Pass to buckets. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Broke loose and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright leading the break. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Morant outside. Down low. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. Right outside. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Şengün's got 14 points. Morant against Wright. Morant passes to Jackson. Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 17.
Nothing the D can do there. Jackson Jr. just staying focused despite their best efforts.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
3rd personal foul.
With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Free throw drops for KD.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Over to the wing. Now here's Valentine. Şengün covering. Valentine dishes to Jackson. Clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jackson misses.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Caldwell Pope outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Morant. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Bryan. Buries it from 3-point range. Bucket's got 5 points now this quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Morant. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Kicks it to right to the inside. Şengün, it's blocked. Valentine passes to Jackson. Over KD. Jackson misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Valentine gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. 21 points for the Beast.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And the pass to KD. And the three ball is good. Durant's got 21.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Jackson. The tray. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Wright.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Wright against Morant. Down low. And Thompson sends it back. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that one's good. Morant.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Wright. And the rejection by Jackson. Now, here's Valentine. Guarded by Wright. Valentine dishes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope passes to Valentine. Takes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Wright, the pass to Şengün. Over Valentine. Şengün, no good. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Jackson and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. So for the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. Okogie comes in for buckets. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Wright. Memphis also making some changes. ABC's checked in for Valentine. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. Here's Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Jerome. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Inside. The shot by ABC, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's VanVleet. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for your Rockets, Thompson. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. 6 seconds left in the 3rd. Fires away from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Valentine. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Van Vliet looking around. Passes it to Bryant. Over Jackson. Buckets can't hit.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Out to the wing. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Clock is at 3. Just his first attempt. And it's Capella missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Jackson.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Right for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Jackson. Plays it up and makes it in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's buckets. Grizzlies making the shot. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Jerome. And there's the pass to Aldama. Count it.
Big size difference there, and he takes advantage. You got to exploit the mismatch.
Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Wright. Passes it to Aldama. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jackson looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Jerome, good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's buckets from past the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Jerome passes to Aldama. And here's Caldwell Pope, a 3. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Van Vliet. From the line, Valentine grabs the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Rejected by Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes it to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wright. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jerome's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
Van Vliet against Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Wright. Here's Jerome. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Wright. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wright with it. The pass to Bryant. A 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Bucket's got 19 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Jerome. Tipped away and stolen by Wright. Here's Bryan. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Jackson. That's their second person.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Caldwell Pope. Memphis leading by 6. Morant passes to Jerome. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 4. From deep three-point territory. This is the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
Easy Breezy's checked in for Ty Jerome.
Number 23.
Here's buckets. Lob pass to Capella. Pass to Easy Breezy. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Van Vliet. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Finney-Smith, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Right, the pass to Finney-Smith. And Vliet with the bounce pass. Shots good by Buckets.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Morant with a wide open look. Valentine. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Here's Morant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Right down low. Guarded by Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wright.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Jackson. No good from 11 feet. Pass to Bryant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And here is Wright. Lob pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot to take the lead. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Your Rocket Houston.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Little General.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. he's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith comes in for Clint Capella, and Kevin Durant is subbed in for Wright. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Jackson. Van Vliet against Morant. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. He can't get that one to fall. Houston in the lead. Smith kicks to Durant. The pass to Bryan. Smith trying to break loose. Shots good by Buckets. That's now 32 points for Buckets.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Morant. Here's Valentine. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Valentine's got 29.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 1. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Wright comes in for Fred VanVleet. Wright against Morant. With Samart. And the rejection by Jackson. Easy breezy passes to Morant. That one good for 2. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
And it's Wright missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot. Absolutely no problem, says Jaren Jackson Jr. He was ready to shoulder the load there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Wright. It's over Morant. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant outside. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
That one drops for him.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Giants to the hoop. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Ryan passes to Şengün. Smith dishes to right. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Yes!
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
"12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.